Thanks for joining us. Welcome to ARIRANG News Break. I'm Handaeun in Seoul. We begin in Laos, where the ASEAN Regional Forum is taking place. The foreign ministers of South Korea and Japan met for the first time since a landmark deal on Japan's wartime sexual slavery on the sidelines of a series of ASEAN security meetings. The two agreed that South Korea-Japan relations have improved and vowed to thoroughly implement the deal, which includes a compensation of 1 billion yen, or roughly $9.4 million to the victims. The payment will be provided through a South Korea-led foundation that's expected to be launched later this week. Minister Yoon is also expected to have bilateral talks with his U.S. counterpart John Kerry in a few hours. North Korea's missile and nuclear threats are likely topics on the agenda, along with the U.S. missile defense system THAAD and the South China Sea dispute. But more attention is now being drawn to the talks between the foreign ministers of China and North Korea that are being held as we speak. The North Korea nuclear issue is expected to take center stage during the talks, which come amid rising inter-Korean tensions and controversies surrounding THAAD deployment to South Korea. We'll have more details from Laos in our next newscast as the story develops. China has released the first footage of a test of its missile defense system. The footage released Sunday shows China's ground-based mid-course defense system successfully intercepting an incoming missile. The system has been in development for the past 3 decades, and the recent test is the third of its kind since 2010. Experts believe the test is China's way of showing that it is capable of countering the U.S. missile defense system THAAD, which is to be stationed in South Korea by 2017. China strongly opposes the THAAD deployment, saying it infringes on its security interests. South Korea maintains the system is purely for defense against North Korea. The World Meteorological Organization predicts that this summer just might be the hottest on record in the last 100 years, and Korea is no exception. The trend has resulted in several illnesses, but fortunately no deaths here in Korea, and the scorching hot weather is expected to continue well into August. Our Kim Jong-soo tells us more.
Summer has arrived in Korea a little earlier than usual, resulting in several reports of heat-related illnesses nationwide. The Jeollabuk-do Fire Safety Headquarters announced Monday that more than 14 people in the province have collapsed from heat-related illnesses since June. It is also reported that 3 people were hospitalized in June, followed by 11 in July. The latest patient was a 27-year-old man who works at an incinerator in Jeonju. Fortunately, there have not yet been any deaths. Fire safety officials have urged people to stay indoors when outside temperatures are over 30 degrees Celsius. The Korea Meteorological Administration predicts that the current heat wave will continue through the first week of August, with the highs likely to surpass the 24 to 26 degree range recorded during the same month last year. The daily average for the entire country from July 1st to 20th was 24.3 degrees, which was 0.5 degrees higher than the same period last year. It was also the third highest reading since 1973. The KMA says the average temperatures for the month of August will also surpass the 25.1 degree average recorded back in 2015. The agency has heat wave warnings in place for most of the south, and on Monday morning it extended that to include Gwangju and Jeollanam-do province. It has also issued another heat wave advisory for the capital city of Seoul. Kim Jong-soo, ARIRANG News.
2 more deadly events have been reported in Germany since Sunday, adding to the string of events that have disrupted Germany over the past week. Meanwhile, new details have emerged about the shooting rampage in Munich and the blast in Ansbach on Sunday. Hwang Ho-jun has the latest.
A 27-year-old Syrian asylum seeker killed himself and injured 12 others after setting off a bomb outside an open-air music festival in the city of Ansbach near Nuremberg on Sunday. The BBC reports, citing the Bavarian Interior Minister, that the man set off the blast after he was refused entry into the festival. It's the third attack in the state of Bavaria in a week, following the shooting rampage in Munich on Friday and the axe attack on a train on Tuesday. It is also the third major act of violence carried out by migrants in a week, after a 21-year-old Syrian migrant killed a woman with a machete in Reutlingen near Stuttgart on Sunday, which local authorities are investigating as a crime of passion.
After what just happened in Munich and today in Reutlingen, all the things you hear about, it's very disturbing when you know that such things can happen so close to you.
Meanwhile, the Munich police have arrested a 16-year-old Afghan friend of David Ali Stonboli, the 18-year-old German-Iranian gunman who killed 9 people at a Munich shopping center on Friday. According to a police statement, the 16-year-old has been detained on suspicion of being a possible tacit accomplice for knowing about the planned attack but failing to report it. Hwang Woo-jun, Arirang News.
That's all for now. Keep it tuned to Arirang for more domestic and global headlines throughout the day. Thank you for watching.